I move too careful through the day, like I might tear myself away. Every breath a fragile line, written once and never find. The light comes through my window slow, like it's afraid to even show how easily I come apart. Underweight I call my heart, even footsteps feel too loud, like thunder trapped inside a crowd. And every sound I try to take feels like a crack I can't escape. I'm not strong, I'm just contained, barely holding what remains. A skin made of thin parchment, written over, never found. Every touch becomes a break, every word a small earthquake. And I fall beneath the air, like I was never really there, just a page to understand. A skin made of thin parchment. The mirror shows a trembling frame, like it forgot my proper name. And every line across my face feels like something time erased. I avoid the crowded rooms where laughter blooms in heavy tunes, 'cause even joy too near feels like something I can't bear. The world moves rough against my skin, like it knows how thin I've been. And I pretend I'm holding on while everything is almost gone. If I tell, would anyone see how fragile I've become to be? A skin made of thin parchment, written over, never found. Every touch becomes a break, every word a small earthquake. And I fall beneath the air, like I was never really there, just a page to understand. A skin made of thin parchment. Maybe I was never strong, just a story written wrong, kept together by the ink of everything I used to think. Now the edges start to fray, every night and every day. And I wonder if I should disappear for good. A skin made of thin parchment, torn by every passing moment. Every heartbeat leaves a trace of something I can't replace. And if I vanish in the wind, will I still know what I had been, or just scatter where I stand? A skin made of thin parchment. The paper shakes, the night runs thin, and I don't know where I begin. Just quiet lines I can't defend, waiting softly for the end. I try to speak, but nothing comes, just brittle sounds and turning lungs, like autumn trapped inside my chest, where every word forgets to rest. The air feels sharp against my skin, like something old is wearing thin. I swallow silence, chew on time, until it rusts inside my mind. Outside, the trees are shedding slow, the things they used to know, and I stand still still beneath the sky. Too tired now to ask you why. Some voices fade before they leave, some just turn into debris. I've got a throat full of dry leaves, crushing every word I need. Every sentence turns to dust before it ever leaves my mouth. And I cough but nothing frees. This heart I'm stuck inside of me. Now even silence starts to grieve in a throat full of dry leaves. The hallway echoes when I walk, like it's listening for talk. But I don't give it anything, just fractured air and tightening. Your name still tries to form itself from dust collecting on the shelf. But every time I nearly speak, it turns to something I can't keep. The wind outside is almost kind, it drags away what's left behind. But I remain half undone, with all my words coming unstrung. If I could talk, would it still hurt? Or is the silence just worse? I've got a throat full of dry leaves, crushing every word I need. Every sentence turns to dust before it ever leaves my mouth. And I cough but nothing frees. This heart I'm stuck inside of me. Now even silence starts to grieve in a throat full of dry leaves. Maybe grief is just decay of everything we couldn't say. Words that never made it through turn to seasons inside you. So I stay quiet, let it rot. Every thought I've ever thought, till my voice becomes the past I was never meant to last. I've got a throat full of dry leaves and no more reasons left to leave. Every breath a breaking sound of something falling to the ground. And if I ever speak again, will it sound like who I've been, or just the echo of the leaves stuck inside my memory? The wind keeps pushing through the trees, like it remembers how to breathe. And I just stand here worn and brief, with a throat full of dry leaves. I bite my tongue until it bleeds, just to silence what I need. Words dissolve into the dark, like sparks that never leave a mark. The room is heavy, thick with air, like it remembers you were there. Every sound I try to make feels like a promise I should break. The clock keeps dragging metal hands across the dust on empty plans. And I learn slowly how to stay without giving myself away. If I don't speak, I don't exist. That's the logic I resist. I'm biting my tongue to hear the silence, louder than my own defiance. The hallway light flickers slow, like it's scared of what I know. Shadows stretch across the wall, like they're waiting for me to fall. I rehearse what I won't say, then I let it slip away, swallowed whole before it starts, by the trembling in my heart. Your absence sits across the bed, heavy as the words unsaid, and every breath I hold too tight turns into another night. Some truths don't need a voice, they echo in the lack of choice. I'm biting my tongue to hear the silence, louder than my own defiance. Every thought I try to send breaks before it reaches end, and the quiet calls your name like it knows I'm not the same. Now I live in what remains, biting my tongue to hear the silence. Maybe silence is a form of grief, a way to cope, a disbelief that speaking turns the wound too real. So I let quiet help me feel, but it grows teeth inside my mouth and drags the unsaid further down, until I'm nothing left to speak, just a hollow, muted weep. I'm biting my tongue to hear the silence, drowning out my own reliance on words that always turn to dust, on voices I can't trust. And if I ever speak again, will it break what I pretend, or will it finally make sense beyond this biting silence? No sound survives inside my chest, just echoes I never confessed, and I stay here, barely alive, biting silence to survive. I open boxes I never closed, like time is something I still own. Old photographs with faded lights, still bleeding edges into night. Your handwriting on a card feels softer now, but twice as hard to understand how something warm could turn so quiet, so transformed. Dust rises like it knows my name, like it remembers why I came. And every object that I touch feels like it used to mean too much. Some memories don't disappear, they just grow heavier with years. I'm brushing dust off the memories, careful not to break what used to be. Every grain that falls away still carries something I can't say, and the more I try to say sweater folded in the dark still holds the shape of where you are, but warmth has long since left its thread. Now it's just fabric filled with then. The room is full of quiet ghosts of conversations I miss most. They echo softly through the walls like they're waiting for my calls. I wipe the shelf, I clear the past, but nothing ever leaves that fast. It lingers in the smallest space between what was and what I face. I thought I'd heal by letting go, but letting go still moves too slow. I'm brushing dust off the memories, careful not to break what used to be. Every grain that falls away still carries something I can't say. And the more I try to see what you were and what I keep, the more I feel what I became. Brushing dust off your I'm brushing dust off the memories like they're breathing under debris. Every movement makes it clear you're still somehow lingering here. And if I ever lose this pain, will I lose you all the same? So I hold on carefully to the dust of your memory. And in the quiet undertow, I learned that nothing truly leaves when you're brushing dust off memories. The wind keeps biting through my face, like it knows I've lost my place. Every breath comes out too slow, like even time forgot to go. My lips are cracked, they sting with truth from words I never said to you. Each syllable I held inside turned winter when I tried to hide. The streetlights tremble in the frost, like they'd forgotten what they lost. And I walk through empty streets alone, counting cracks in broken stone. Some dreams don't break, they simply freeze, waiting in the cold to see. Sharp lips and frozen hopes, tangled in my winter coat. Every wish I used to make turns brittle in the cold it takes. And I can't want what's gone too far, no matter how I hold my heart. Now all I feel is overthrown, chapped lips and frozen hope. I see my breath but not my voice, like I was never given choice to speak the things I still regret, the words that never left me yet. The sky is pale, a hollow gray, like it forgot the word today. And every step I take repeats a rhythm made of tired defeat. Your memory drifts through the air like frost that settles everywhere. And I can't tell if it is you or just the cold I'm walking through. Hope once burned inside my chest, now it's just a silent rest. Chapped lips and frozen hopes, tangled in my winter coat. Every wish I used to make turns brittle in the cold it takes. And I can't warn what's gone too far, no matter how I hold my heart. Now all I feel is overthrown, chapped lips and frozen hopes. Maybe warmth was never mine, just a memory dressed in time. Now I learn to live this way, in shades of cold that never fade. If I speak, it breaks apart like ice beneath a wandering heart. So I stay quiet, let it sleep in frozen layers buried deep. Chapped lips and frozen hopes, lost beneath the falling snow. Every promise turns to stone, in the cold I call my home. And if spring ever finds my name, will I still be much the same, or just a shadow overthrown with chapped lips and frozen hopes? The wind keeps whispering through me still, like it knows I never will. With all the parts I left behind, frozen somewhere in my mind. The mirror catches tired eyes, half awake, half fossilized. Smoke from the cigarette curls thin like spirits trying to breathe again. Your photograph leans by the bed, tilted slightly, face gone dead. But every night my shaking hands still reach for what they understand. The city murmurs far below, wet pavement shimmering like chrome. And every passing pair of lights feels like love escaping into night. Memory is a cruel design. It keeps your touch but steals your life. Fingers tracing a ghost jawline, trying to hold what survived time. Air so cold it almost bleeds through the spaces you still leave. I swear your shadow moves sometimes in the corner of my tired mind. But dawn arrives and truth rewrites the shape I hold each lonely night. Fingers tracing a ghost jawline. Your old coat hangs beside the door, like you just stepped out for the storm. I press my face against the sleeve, still bargaining with what won't leave. The record player skips and sighs, a wounded hymn for sleepless nights. And every note becomes your name, softly through the rain. And there's a crack running through the sink, like my thoughts when I can't think. I wash my hands until they're raw, still feeling the curve of your jaw. Some ghosts haunt houses made of wood. Yours lives beneath my skin and blood. Fingers tracing a ghost line, try to hold what survived time. Air so cold it almost bleeds through the spaces you still leave. I swear your shadow moves sometimes in the corner of my tired mind. But dawn arrives and truth rewrites the shape I hold each lonely night. Fingers tracing a ghost jawline. Maybe grief is just love lost, with nowhere left to put its warmth. So it lingers in trembling hands and builds cathedrals out of absence. I talk to silence like it's you, because silence answers too, with quiet breathing through the dark and echoes where you left your mind. Fingers tracing a ghost jawline over memories petrified, searching through the freezing air for proof you were once really there. And if heaven let hearts rewind, I'd stay frozen in that time where your skin still answered mine before you turned a ghost in light. Fingers tracing a ghost jawline. Morning leaks through hollow walls, another lonely curtain call, and my hands fall back to dust, still reaching for the shape of us. I walk with pockets full of stones, collected from the places I've outgrown. Each one smooth from being held by thoughts I never truly spelled. They weigh me down in subtle ways, like memories that never change. Every step feels twice as slow, like I'm sinking while I go. Streetlights blur into the night, like they've given up on light. And every stranger passing by looks too alive to ask me why. I tried to leave them on the ground, but my hands just brought them back around. Pockets full of heavy stones, carrying what I can't atone. Every grief I never said turns to weight inside my head, and I keep walking through the cold with a heart too tired to fold. Still I never let them go. Pockets full of heavy stones. There's one stone that feels like you, cold and sharp but strangely true. I keep it even when it hurts, like love disguised as something worse. The city hums a tired tune underneath the dying moon, and every echo in the air feels like someone not just a place that counts my loss. And every ripple in the dark feels like another missing part. Letting go should set you free, but what if weight is all I need? Pockets full of heavy stones, carry what I can atone. Every grief I never said turns to weight inside my head, and I keep walking through the cold with a heart too tired to fold. Still I never let them go. Pockets full of heavy stones. Maybe pain is just a proof that something once was living too. And if I drop them, will I lose the only traces left of you? So I keep them close and tight through every hollow, empty night. Because forgetting feels like breaking the last pieces I'm still making. Pockets full of heavy stones, still I carry them alone. Every step a quiet fall, every memory outweighs it all. And if I ever let them go, would I finally feel whole, or just disappear below? Pockets full of heavy stones. The wind moves soft across the street, but nothing lifts what's underneath. And I keep walking tired, slow, with pockets full of stones. The heater rattles but never warms, like a tired god losing form. I keep my boots beside the bed in case I finally leave my head. The kitchen light hums pale and thin over dishes stacked like sins. Your coffee cup still stains the shelf, a monument to someone else. Outside the city drowns in snow, inside the silence grows and grows. And every room I wander through feels abandoned long before you. I wear layers against the cold, but grief seeps deeper than the bones. I'm shivering a winter coat indoors, walking circles through these hollow floors. Every breath hangs heavy in the air, like loneliness is frozen there. And no matter how tight I pull, this aching heart still fills with frost. Since you left, the world feels cruel, and warmth became something I lost. Shivering in a winter coat indoors. Streetlights flicker through the blinds like dying stars that lost their minds. The radiator coughs again, an old machine that can't pretend. I sleep beside the static glow of late night channels no one knows. Faces laughing through the screen at lives untouched by what I've seen. The hallway smells like rain and smoke, like every tenant here is broke. Not just in money, but in soul, trying to survive the cold. Some nights the air becomes so still, I hear the loneliness for real. I'm shiver in a winter coat indoors, walking circles through these hollow floors. Every breath hangs heavy in the air, like loneliness is frozen there. And no matter how tight I pull, this aching heart still fills with frost. Since you left, the world feels cruel, and warmth became something I lost. Shivering in a winter coat indoors. Maybe home is just a word people use when they feel hurt. Maybe love was only heat, brief and trembling, incomplete. Now the mirror fogs with ghosts of the life I wanted most, and every inch of empty space still remembers your shade. I've shivered in a winter coat indoors, counting cracks and locked up doors. The snow keeps falling in my chest, burying what little's left. And if you knock tonight, I swear I'd still pretend I didn't care, while my frozen hands held tight to the last warmth of your goodbye. Shivering in a winter coat indoors. Morning crawls in silver gray, another lonely winter day. And somewhere beyond the storm, someone else is still warm. Hospital lights buzz pale and thin, like dying stars caving in. The hallway smells of antiseptic rain, an old machine sustaining pain. Your hand was fragile in my own, a bird too tired to fly back home. Every breath scraped through the dark like rusted metal against my heart. The monitor blinked a lonely green, counting seconds in between, while silence gathered at the door, waiting for what came no more. No one tells you love can end with a sound too rough to comprehend. The coarseness of a final breath still echoes through what's left, a shattered rhythm, thin and worn, the sound of someone being torn. And I replay it every night, like grief needs proof to stay alive. Now every silence feels immense since your final breath. The rain drags silver down the glass as nurses drifted softly past. The waiting room TV glowed blue for strangers untouched by losing you. Your coat still hangs beside my chair, holding the shape that isn't there, and every wrinkle in the sleeve feels like another thing to grieve. I hear your voice in broken sleep, buried somewhere dark and deep, but morning always Some departures slam like doors, yours unraveled, slow and coarse. The coarseness of a final breath still echoes through what's left. A shattered rhythm, thin and worn, the sound of someone being torn. And I replay it every night, like grief needs proof to stay alive. Now every silence feels immense since your final breath. I never knew a room could change the moment someone slips away. Walls stay standing, clocks still move, but nothing keeps its former shape. And maybe death is not a storm, maybe it's the absence after warmth, the unbearable quiet that remains after love forgets your name. The coarseness of a final breath lies beneath my skin like lead. Every midnight brings it near, a ghostly rasp inside my ear. And if heaven lets you hear me now, I hope you're somewhere peaceful somehow, while I wander through the wreck of your final breath. Hospital lights fade into dawn, machines keep humming after gone. And somewhere past the morning haze, I still hear your breathing fade. Morning drags me out of sleep, like it owes me nothing cheap. Air is sharp against my skin, like the world I'm living in. The kettle screams, the pipes complain, like they're tired of the same refrain. Every motion feels too real, too rough to ever let me heal. I stand there staring at the floor, like I've done 1,000 times before. And nothing here feels wrong or right, just friction grinding through my life. It's not pain, it's not release, just the absence of relief. The cold friction of reality, rubbing slow against what's me. Every breath a dull impact from a world that pushes back. And I can't soften what I feel, no matter how I try to kneel to something warmer I've lost. In the cold I always cross, the cold friction of reality. The mirror shows a tired frame, a body learning how to claim a life that doesn't feel like mine, but keeps repeating all the time. The city grinds against my thoughts, like it's made of broken knots. Every sound a dragging chain across the surface of my brain. Even silence feels abrasive, not calm but something invasive, like existence has a weight that I can't negotiate. No escape, no soft retreat, just the grinding underneath. The cold friction of reality, rubbing slow against what's me. Every breath a dull impact from a world that pushes back. And I can't soften what I feel, no matter how I try to kneel to something warmer I've lost. In the cold I always cross the cold friction of reality. Maybe life was never smooth, just a surface we move through, scraping meaning as we go in directions we don't know. And love was just a softer place between the edges we must face before the world resumes its sound and pulls us sharply to the ground. The cold friction of reality never asks if it's too much for me. It just keeps pressing through my bones until I feel it on my own. And if I ever disappear, will it even notice here, or just continue as it is, the cold and different abyss? The morning starts, the world won't wait. It moves with calm, unfeeling weight, and I remain where I have been, pressed against what's always been. There's sand still tangled in the sheets from that last forgotten week, when the ocean touched our skin before the distance settled in. Now the mattress caves on one side like it knows who didn't survive. Moonlight spills across the room, cold and pale as cheap perfume. I hear the ceiling fan rotate, slow as grief, late as fate, and every grain against my hand feels like time I couldn't stand. Some memories cut clean instead, yours stayed buried in my bed, like the grit of sand in an empty bed. You linger where your body left, small enough to almost miss, sharp enough to still exist. Every restless turn at night feels your shadow by my side, and I can't wash away what's dead, the grit of sand in an empty bed. The windows crack with winter rain, while old street lights hum your name. Cars drift slowly through the dark, like tired ghosts without a heart. Your sweater hangs behind the door, I don't touch it anymore, because the smell is nearly gone, and losing that feels far too wrong. There's a seashell on the sink beside the pills and faded drinks, proof that even paradise can decay before your eyes. Love didn't leave in one clean breath, it's scattered slowly after death. Make the grid of sand in an empty bed. You linger where your body left, small enough to almost miss, sharp enough to still exist. Every restless turn at night feels your shadow by my side, and I can't wash away what's dead. The grit of sand in an empty bed. I still remember coastal wind, salt against your trembling skin, the way you laughed beneath the stars before we learned how lonely hearts are. Now every midnight tide inside pulls me farther from alive, and every grain beneath my nails feels like another memory failed. Like the grit of sand in an empty bed, I carry all the words unsaid, tiny fragments left behind, working deeper through my mind. And if I finally sleep tonight, will I dream you're still alive? Awake again beside the dread and the grit of sand in an empty bed. Morning crawls through cracked blinds slow, dust and pale blue shadows glow, and somewhere waves erase the shore like you were never here before.